So guys, let me just right off the back of the video say thank you so much for 1K subs. Like literally in a day to 1K subs. That's insane. I know I've said it in a couple videos now, but this is the official 1K special. So I guess let's get right into it and start looking at these comments you guys asked me down in the last story time. By the way, don't know what kind of video games me playing the background footage. I haven't done that yet. So yeah, I guess we'll find out later. Alright, first comment, Moki plays. How does it feel like after blowing up like this? It feels amazing. I've been doing this a long time. It's nice to have the recognition, but it's also good to see the encouraging comments down there in like the comments below like this of you guys just saying how you like the stuff, how I don't know, how it's just entertaining for you. It just makes me feel happy that I could entertain other people, because that's what I kind of want to set out to do with YouTube. And literally right below the next comment by Killer Wolf is, how old are you? I am 20 years old, and I'm never gonna age at all, because I don't want to get any older. Stop aging, please. And the next comment is from the very Asianable with the question of, what race are you and ethnicity? I started watching your vids. Nice content, 10 out of 10. Wow. That was the worst Owen Wilson impression I've ever done. For the race I am white, but I'm kind of considered a mutt because I have a little bit of everything in me, but I look like my mom, so I look white. And for my ethnicity, I'm 100% American. Next question, or questions I guess I should say, is from Pudding, and it says, if you do a Q&A, then my questions are, what's your favorite book? In a situation where your life depends on it, what would you do? Eat poo-poo or drink pee-pee? How big is your dong? And finally, do you feel uncomfortable reading this? Alright, well, for your first question, my favorite book must be the Maze Runner series. I really enjoyed reading that, and I don't think I really picked up another book since, just because I haven't found something that really grabbed my interest as much as that book. And in a situation of life and death, I would probably drink pee, because it probably tastes just like Red Bull. And how big my dong is, I don't really have a dong at the moment. I wanted to get one in Asia, but I just couldn't find one a suitable size. Anyway, and do I feel uncomfortable reading this? No, they were all very natural questions, except for the poo and pee part. Now we have Baleful Phoenix, where the question is, what is your favorite game? That is such a hard question, I think, for any gamer. For my favorite game, but I might say, like, if I look back in the past, maybe Battlefield 4 or Halo 3 ODST. I'm not too sure. It's a hard question to answer, but I love a lot of video games. Right below him we have Yojack13 asking, why did you want to start streaming, and what do you find more important, Twitch or YouTube? Now, for why I started streaming, it's kind of a long story, and I guess this will answer a couple of the questions down below. It is, I started like recording myself with a VCR tape player back when I only really had the original Xbox when I was a kid. And I don't know why, looking back and seeing the gameplay footage, I thought it was really cool. Like, I was always like, oh, I should put music over this or something. Like, I think that looked kind of cool. And then YouTube came out, and then people started doing that, and I'm like, that's really cool, actually. And I started seeing people live streaming it, and then I don't know, just some of my most favorite internet personalities just became streamers. So I got into it myself about maybe 5 years ago now. And for what I find more important, Twitch or YouTube, I find both really important, because I get my content mostly from Twitch, but also there's some unique stuff you could do with YouTube that you can't with Twitch. So it's kind of a give and take system. Twitch is just a little bit constrictive on its TOS policies. And below him again we have Triggers Inferno asking, do I have an NVIDIA GPU? I do on my laptop, unfortunately not for my gaming desktop, and that's probably why everything runs like a piece of shit. Then we have Matthew, what is this, Cisneros? I am a white American, don't judge me. And he asked me, In-N-Out Burger or Whataburger? Now, if I was probably on the east side, I'd say Whataburger. But I'm a West Coast baby, so I gotta say In-N-Out all the way every day. Next we have a Kalabalik, which I know you very well. So, he says, you have a pretty good like to dislike ratio. Maybe it's time to get a proper intro and outro. You should maybe use Audacity to remove some background noise from the mic, and the quality gets way better. Keep up the good work, Rob. And for the legit question, will you ever do a stream with Facecam, and when will you get better internet? Okay, so I want to address the intro outro thing. I'm working on it actually, so maybe not, well, obviously not this video, you guys have been watching it, but the next video, next week's, you'll probably see an intro and outro. If not, maybe the week after that. I have to work some stuff out with Photoshop and everything. And with the Audacity thing, my computer's already kind of strained at the moment because it is really crappy, and I don't understand what's going on. And for the question with the Facecam and better internet, the Facecam, I'm thinking for a bigger milestone. I do want to do some kind of like face reveal and all that, but I don't know, because if I start doing that with Twitch with only like 500 subs, I feel like that kind of thing is made for a bigger milestone. And I know 1K subs is a lot, but I don't know, I kind of want to save it for like a really big milestone if we ever get there, if you guys know what I mean. And for the better internet, well, probably next month, but to be honest, I can't tell you guys for sure. It's only because my living situation is kind of odd at the moment, so I don't really know what's going on with it, but I'm gonna say a month, maybe 2. And we have Adolf Hitler asking, will you do a face reveal? And like I said, I will do it maybe at a bigger milestone. There's already some pictures out of me that people seen, but I'm not gonna circulate pictures of me probably as much now. That's probably a good idea. Next we have Carnocon asking, what's the specs for your rig? Show us your room and computer. Okay, so let's see the specs for my rig. I will even load this up in my settings. So I have an amazing AMD FX 8320 8-core processor, 3.5 gigahertz. I fucking hate AMD after using this for so long. I have to replace this processor. I have 16 gigs of RAM. It's a 64-bit operating system, but for some reason everything runs in 32-bit, so I don't know if that's really true. As for everything else, I'm not like a big computer guy, so I can't tell you guys for sure. And now I will go to the footage of my room and my computer and how horrible who the fuck is calling me?
Hey guys, so for those of you who wanted to see my setup, this is it. It really ain't much. I literally have to have my PC open and a fan on it because it's too hot here in Vegas. We don't really have AC, and yeah, this is kind of my room. It's a fucking mess right now. Got some dirty dishes and a little bit of drinks up there from an overnight thing. It's currently 3 a.m. so I'm always awake. But yeah, this is my room. I have my VR headset even on the ground because I was gonna play Beat Saber. So yeah, here it is.
And now we have Dark Owl. I don't really know how to pronounce that, but he says, what type of games do you like playing, genre, and which video games are you playing the most recently? You know, throughout most of my life, I have been an FPS guy. I played for a couple teams that do tournaments across the US for Halo, Battlefield, and I think Call of Duty for a while, like a really long time ago, before it turned into the travesty it is today, shown on screen. And so I guess, yeah, I would say like Battlefield-ish kind of games or Halo. I'm really good at those, so I'm really excited for Halo on PC if it comes. Halo Infinite, for the love of God, don't be a piece of shit. And for the games I'm playing recently, those are kind of dependent. Metro PCS, fuck off. Stop messaging me in the middle of videos, goddammit. And
hi, it's Katie.
yeah, so sorry about that. as for what I'm playing recently, it's really dependent, actually, if my friends are online, but lately they've been busy, so I would say maybe what I've been playing the most is single-player games like Raft, and they could just be really boring sometimes, but that's okay. I'm hoping to get into another shooter soon. I'm waiting for the games that were just teased at, E3 to come out now. But other than that, yeah, just waiting on games at the moment. Lemonbot now with a question asking, hey Rob Ross, a question how long you were doing YouTube videos or Twitch streams. I think I've been doing YouTube videos, the first time I ever uploaded a video I was 13, but I didn't post much. But I started a legit channel 3 or 4 times, all times restarted. Haven't with this one, not yet, we'll see. No, I'm kidding. But I've probably been doing this for around 6 or 7 years, I want to say. For Twitch streams, I think I've been doing that since I was around in 10th grade, so I want to say a good 5 years. I had to take a year break, though, last year, because I was overseas. Cameron Gibson with the next comment, asking, what is your biggest dream that you would love to happen? I really like your humor so far, and I'm glad I found your channel through TO. Keep the good work up, man. Thanks for the nice comments, man. I really appreciate comments like this, so thank you so much in the first place, and thank you all as well just for coming from TO, and thank you to TO specifically. TO, if you're watching this, I love you. You are my dad. As for my biggest dream that I would want to happen, I'm saying down in the replies, probably to blow up on YouTube. That is one of my biggest dreams, but I also want a couple other things to happen in my life that I really want to happen. For example, I do kind of want to move overseas. I want to get out of the United States, and I want to become a citizen of Japan. Konnichiwa. So yes, thank you very much. Next comment we have from Sir Lancelot, saying you like to travel and travel a lot around. So where have you already been on the world, and what's your favorite place? Okay, let me count out the places. This is kind of complicated. This is going to take a minute, so hold on and bear with me. I think, well, I've been through the whole southern of the United States and a little bit towards Chicago and all that. And then, let's see, so US, Mexico, Belize, Guatemala, and I think that's it for like the North American side. For Asia, I've been to Japan, most recently actually, Indonesia, Hong Kong, and then I would say New Zealand, just because it's just a little bit south of that. Then for Europe, I have been to Finland, I've been to Sweden, I've been to France, I've been to the Netherlands. I feel like I'm missing some places. Oh yeah, I've been to Italy, and I have been to Malta. So that's everywhere I've been. And I would say my favorite place is definitely Japan. We got Mr. Ordinary and Sean asking, kind of together, what is your favorite video game and what's your favorite games to play? And like I was saying, just up above in the video, well, not up above, I guess, back in time, it would be shooter games. I love my shooter games. I love Battlefield. So I'm excited for Battlefield 5. Next comment we have from Jester saying, do your parents know you are doing YouTube? If yes, do they sustain you or motivated? And I gotta say, the answer I have for this, my mom, I just moved back in with her because I just got to Vegas for Game of Place, and then we're going our separate what the fuck? We're going our separate ways eventually, and she's always asking me about it. She, like, basically I got here and then me getting 1K subs happened, and she was seeing me making money on Twitch, and she's like, oh wow, this is like really cool. She knows so many people that want to like make something of themselves on YouTube, and so far she's only seen me get this far, and this is the farthest she's ever seen anyone get. So she's very supportive of this. Yes, as for my father and stepmother, it's a little bit different. I know my father was always like, oh, that's cool, but you could probably do something better with your time. And that was like when I was first doing YouTube, and to be honest, I could understand it. He was just sitting there seeing his kid play video games. So I get it. And I don't know, they're a lot more supportive now. Like, they don't fully grasp it, I think, but neither does my mother, I also believe. But they do support it. They think it's really cool. They support me. Don't worry, everyone. It's okay. I can still do YouTube. I'm not gonna get grounded. Trash with the important comment. Can you sleet on my forehead? Well, let me ask you, my friend. Is it Tuesday? If so, yes. And next we have Alex Whitcomb saying, what was your favorite thing to do during your childhood? Now, that is a complicated question. I would do a lot of stupid things, but I think some of my favorite memories was motocross, because I used to have a nice little 90cc Yamaha that I was practicing with to start to get into racing. And my teacher, he's amazing. He's still amazing. I still talk to him today, even though I haven't been riding for the past, 10 years now. And he's an amazing guy, and I really miss going out to the dunes every day or to the training tracks and riding a dirt bike. I'm probably going to get back into that, actually. So I might do, like, IRL thing maybe with that. We'll see. Preston Gulayor now asking, do you know where you will travel next? I know you like to travel. I do have a sneaking suspicion I'm either going to be heading up to Finland quite soon, that, or I'm going to Tokyo again. I want to go back to Japan because I want to travel around it a little bit more, and if I do that, I'll make sure to make it some kind of vlog thing so I can keep you guys updated on what I'm doing, and so I still have content coming out to you guys, because now that I actually have an audience, I want to make sure that I'm kind of loyal to you guys, you know, and don't just leave you hanging, because that'd be kind of messed up. Alright, and next we got Wags Jr. saying, what do you want to be in life if you don't do YouTube or Twitch? And actually, as soon as I don't have to pay out-of-state tuition anymore, I'm waiting on that, I'm gonna be a teacher. I'm going to be an English teacher, hopefully in Japan, if I get everything approved. And after that, I don't know, I might just be a full-time teacher for a while, if, you know, YouTube doesn't take off, which I don't expect it to. This is already more than I ever expected to have on YouTube, so this is pretty fucking insane. Alright, and we have Tachanka the Chotanka asking, what's your favorite animal and why? My favorite animal is a wolf, because, for one, love dogs. Number two, I don't know, fucking wolves are awesome. Fuck you, don't ask me questions. Well, this is a Q&A. God damn it. Facky Farmer coming in saying, hey, why don't you try to do some kind of let's play, in quotations. Sorry, I'm trying not to burp. And I do want to try that. I've done those before on other YouTube channels. Let me know what you guys would like to see for a let's play, how edited you would like it to be, and all that, because that's something I was actually interested in. So yeah, guys, if you want to, let me know about that. Now we have The Natural saying, if you could have any animal as a pet, what would it be and why? Wolf, because it's awesome and I don't need any other reason. So yeah, fight me on. Alright guys, I saved this for one of the last questions because this is such a good comment, specifically because Tio is the reason this all happened. And it's Yo Vanny saying, hey, liking the content so far, when did you become a fan of Tio? Not my first language, I'm still learning. Don't worry, you did amazing. Like, that's Thanks. Good English. And for when I became a fan of Tio, probably around the first time I started streaming. So yeah, let's say I was watching TTT back then, and I know it was before his first 100 video special on that. I would say maybe around the 80s for the TTT episodes. Somewhere in there, God, I think that was around, like, what, 20... Oh, I might have been watching for, like, 7 years, actually. Because I think those were back in 2013. I'm not too sure. But I've been watching a TO a very, very, very long time. Alright, guys, that's the end of the 1K special, the Q&A. I know I probably said a lot of the same thing before I read each comment saying, and next we have, and all that. I am sorry. I'm trying to get better at that. I'm still new to this. Do not judge me. Anyway, guys, thank you. I hope you liked the video, and yeah, I really hope you guys just enjoy watching, and man, guys, this is already so amazing. So even if nothing else happens on YouTube, this is by far more than I could have ever asked for. So thank you guys.